Hi everyone, this is Freddy.
And this is Marky.
PlayStation Store has massive deals now, thousands of games on sale, but here we picked our top 10 choices of games that are really at a good price.
The PlayStation Store is going strong with its summer sale, and with a lot of the adventure games that we're mentioning, one of them is Kena Bridge of Spirits for $23.99. This one's actually a very, very good get, well over 50% off. Kena Bridge of Spirits is something akin to, without the difficulty, a Dark Souls-ish title with that, very simple attack pattern and puzzle solving on top of it. But the visuals are what strike you the most here. It definitely feels like a Pixar movie come to life. I know the comparison's been used a lot, but that's what I would accurately do to describe the game. It's very well put together, it's very well written, it's very somber, but also very entertaining with cute cuddly creatures, of course, and you get to do all kinds of different things with it. Like I said, it's puzzle solving with a very minimal combat, but it mixes it very well into a very traditional action adventure game. So anybody who's looking for something that can kind of calm them after a stressful day, and yeah, $50 was a bit rough for it at the beginning for it, but $23.99 is a great price for it as well. So this is definitely a good opportunity to experience it if you haven't already.
The other game I'm going to talk about is KO the Kangaroo for $23.99. This is definitely the lowest price we have seen for this game. Crash Bandicoot 4 or any of the collection, in my opinion, is definitely the best platformer because it offers the right balance between challenge and fun. However, KO the Kangaroo is more like easygoing, relaxing platformers. There's not a lot of challenges. It's best for kids maybe between maybe 7 to 10 or 11 years old. Definitely have beautiful graphics, popping colors. This is definitely a remaster or a rebuild for the old classic KO that we grew up with back in the PlayStation 1 era, 90s. The game disappeared for a while, so here it's good to have a good nostalgic game, and definitely it's still very fun, but again, not for 20 years old or 30 years old person who's trying to enjoy a platformer. Mario Odyssey is the best. Second one, in my opinion, is Crash Bandicoot. Here, it would come for kids.
For racing games, we've got a classic one on this channel. It's Need for Speed Heat Deluxe at $13.99. Now, we've mentioned price drops before on it, but I think this might be the first time we've done the Deluxe edition. It might not be, but hey, just in case. $13.99 is fantastic. Need for Speed Heat being the street racing cop kind of style open world game with a lot of cars to collect, and obviously it's not very realistic, but it has a very great game feel to it. You really feel like you're just being dragged along those streets in a good way, of course. It definitely rewards skill, and it's very entertaining as well, by having actually a semi-decent story, in my opinion, that goes alongside it. But of course, it's about the car collecting, it's about some online races, it's about getting those fancy cars, and it's about pulling off your drifts, your boosts at the right time to really show that you can get the best times on these. There's definitely an addicting quality to it, and with a very well put together open world that's worth exploring. Hey, $13.99 is, I think, one of the lowest we've caught for it, especially for the Deluxe Edition, to get some extra goodies and cars alongside it. So definitely worth checking out.
However, if you're looking for another game that is different than Need for Speed, that is more on the side between real life, sim, and arcade style, have both combinations and different, pick up Grid Legends for $26.99. I like to refer to this game as easy to grasp but hard to master. Here you'll be forced to learn all of the vehicles and how they are handled and how they interact with different surfaces and different tracks. So definitely, if you want to master this game, it's going to take a lot of practice, a lot of races, whether offline or online. What I also like about this game is that it's very compatible with all other platforms, so you can play with a friend online on any console or PC. And also, it has a great story mode this time. They call it Driven to Glory. It's basically a live action documentary style. They really filmed it with real actors instead of having 3D models. So I really kind of liked this approach. If you're looking for a game that has more deep depth for the characters and the story, it's still very simple. I wouldn't pick this game for the story, but in terms of racing, it's definitely good. It also has the customization that you want in terms of customizing how hard you want the AI to be. Is it easy, normal, or hard? Or if you want your car to take damages or not. That's why I'm saying it can be arcadey, but also can be more like a sim style.
We've reached the point where you've been enjoying what you've been seeing, or if you learned a little something on how to save some money, feel free to click the like button as well as subscribe and comment. We're always paying attention to that community and building it ever stronger to be a group of gamers who are playing the best games while without breaking the bank, having to do it. And of course, we are branching out ourselves into Instagram and the YouTube Shorts, so we can get you in on all of the deals, flash or no, that can happen.
Also remember that whenever we reach 300 subscribers, we'll be giving a subscriber $10 PlayStation Store credit, so you can enjoy it and use it the way you want. I will have a giveaway link in the description below, so you can increase your chances of winning.
co-op games are taking the reins, and we've got a great one. Of course, It Takes Two for $19.99. And not only is this good because you're getting the game for $20, but you're essentially getting 2 copies of the game for $20. And what I mean is that you are able to share a copy once you pick it up with a friend, because the game is required for co-op play. Being a married couple who kind of is learning to deal with their relationship problems, and it's all done through a more symbolic action adventures title with very creative puzzles to solve with you and your partner. It's definitely it can be frustrating. It could be the most rewarding thing in the world as well. Once you're able to finally solve those problems, it's actually very, very, very satisfying. And experiencing with a friend just kind of ups that in immeasurable ways. So hey, if you got somebody, a significant other, a family member, anybody that's just worth exploring, I would recommend a significant other just to kind of go through the relationship part of the story too. I'm not trying to open up any wounds or anything, but it's definitely worth checking out. So like I said, getting 2 copies of a fantastic game for $19.99, it's quite a steal.
If you're looking for action adventure game, then definitely pick Control Ultimate Edition for $11.99. This is a supernatural third-person action adventure game. The game wastes no time, and the action will pick up from the very first moment, and this momentum will never stop until the very end. The game shines with its combat mechanic. You'll have a gun that changes its shape, so the gun will become a sniper, a shotgun, a machine gun, and the rifle. Also in Control, you will be in control of every object in the environment. For example, you can control the enemies and make them your allies. You can pick up some object from the environment and make it a bullet. You can make other objects a shield that protect you from the enemies. That's what's really unique about combat, about Control, the combat mechanic, because it's very fluid. And on top of that, for PS5, they got great visual effects. Still on PS4, still beautiful, but PS5 take it to the whole extra level, especially with the 60 frame per second that I really recommend on PlayStation 5. Will make the game very, very fluid, very smooth. And the Ultimate Edition comes with 2 story extensions for free, and which will add content to the main story. And definitely $11.99, definitely I will pick this game. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It will really help us a lot.
Yes, and of course, did you play any of the games? Are you interested in any of the sales? Because the summer sale's been a big one for PlayStation for a while. If there's anything that's ever caught your eye, feel free to shout it out in the comments. We're always looking to engage. We're always interested to get some discussions going.
Also, if you got Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, or Xbox Series, we got you covered. Make sure to check our playlist to check the best deals on those consoles.
See you guys real soon.